I want to tell you about a new book called Notes Left Behind, a real-life account of 5-year-old Elena Desirek, a little girl diagnosed with inoperable cancer. A little girl who, in the months she battled the disease, miraculously managed to spread a message of hope and healing. How? It was her special little secret.
She was never a typical 5-year-old at all.
Elena Desirek was wise beyond her years.
You know, in many different ways, we felt like we were the kids, and she was the parent.
After being diagnosed with cancer, Elena knew that every coming day would be a gift not to be wasted. So she created a to-do list of sorts, all the things her 5-year-old mind could imagine and more. Swimming with dolphins, driving a car. When her cancer progressed and she could no longer speak, she turned to drawing and painting as her voice.
She was so funny. She didn't want toys, she wanted books. And she wanted books about art. She was pretty good at it.
So good, she fulfilled her lifelong dream of becoming a recognized artist when one of her drawings was hung next to her favorite painter, Pablo Picasso, at the Cincinnati Art Museum. The painting, titled "I Love You," captured her giving spirit.
The picture is made for everybody else, and so she called it "I Love You," so it's called "I Love You." Very simple, but yeah, it's Elena.
It was slowly becoming apparent Elena's to-do list wasn't just about her. This was how she would leave her mark on the world. For younger sister Grace, she penned the Kindergarten Survival Guide.
Have a great time at kindergarten.
And for Dad, the gift every father hopes for, a dance at his daughter's wedding. It wasn't actually her wedding, but close enough.
We had our dance, and that'll always be the last and probably the best memory I ever had with her. Is being able to have that dance. And we lost her 2 days later.
During her 9-month battle with cancer, she was planning an even greater gift for her family. She was thoughtfully hiding notes around the house, hundreds of them, tucked in every corner to be discovered after she was gone.
We were moving some books around one day, and in between some of the books, a note fell out.
Found some in my jeans, my drawer, my clothes drawer.
Any scrap of paper she could find, even doodling on her mother's canceled checks.
Each time I would read one of those notes, it was like a little hug from her.
A lot of them all have hearts on them, and they'll have them say, "I love you, Mom, Dad, and Grace." It's amazing what a 6-year-old girl can teach you in the smallest of ways. You know, by little hints, by little gestures.
Throughout the ordeal, Keith and Brooke kept an online journal for family. They were surprised to learn that thousands of people around the country were reading it daily for inspiration.
Everybody was reading the journal and going, this taught me to be a better parent. It taught me to spend time with my children. It taught me to value, being able to be a mom or a dad.
Encouraged by Elena's effect, they've now compiled the journals into a book and created a foundation to raise money for a cure. All of this inspired by the simple notes she left behind.
Elena always wanted to be a teacher. She would be amazed at the fact that kind of the world has become her classroom, and she's teaching such valuable lessons to people all over the country and the world.
It is amazing what a 6-year-old can teach. A life obviously too short, but a legacy all of us can appreciate. The family set up the Cure Starts Now Foundation in hopes of finding a cure for Elena's type of cancer. If you want more information, please go to abcnews.com.